Your mentorship do not teach what we're going through. After you watch this video, I guarantee you that you are going to absolutely change the way you guys think about getting that bookings for your brand right now. The final episode for exclusive series for guest booking behaviors. So guys, the final video I want to talk about is being a guest before you invest, and what that means is you are going to learn how to make advertising strategy that works for you. I don't want people to do the same thing again and again. This is what I see with operators all the time, and don't get me wrong, it works. They say, oh Piers, if Airbnb spend millions of pounds on marketing, why should I be competing with them? But it's not that. You've got a completely different guest behaviors who are not going into Airbnb and doing what you're thinking they're doing to find your properties. There's other sort of clientele which you've hopefully watching by those 3 last videos about today's series. It tells you that there's a certain type of guest behavior who wants to inquire first. They don't want to book. And if you've got a good inquiry process, you've got a good system to convert them, you're always going to be ahead of most of your competition. So firstly, in this video, let's do a minute exercise on Google. So I'm going to do a screen share now, and I want you to do that in your investment area to see what is the current outcome of the Google, and then we can decide how to protect your brand long term. And last but not the least, there's a little strategy I'm going to give you guys towards the end of the video that is really going to change the way you guys think about guest booking behavior, and more importantly for your brand to get seen. So as you can see, I am in Google right now, and I am going to type in, look, depending on kind of the keywords that you want to rank for, but I'm going to take this as an example, and I am going to use the word short-term rental in Bournemouth. It's a place in UK if you guys are watching from abroad in US, so you will see here. Now the keyword here you can see is the word short-term rental in Bournemouth, and what it does is it will show you numbers of listing that is potentially either completed by the Airbnb operators themselves, or it's been actually used as a part of their channel manager. But also what I'm interested about long term is your website currently being ranked in this kind of pace? Like for example, I can see this one here which says Sea Breeze Lettings, so I can tell they're a very independent operator. I can see because they haven't even got their logo in there, but I can definitely see that they're being ranked. So my first exercise with you guys is please go into your investment area, use the word short-term rental in, and put in your location, or put in a potential location that you're looking to invest, and see who is your potential competition or why you currently aren't being ranked. Now I want you to protect your brand, because you might say Piers is silly, but going back to that conversation about Airbnb and Booking.com, if they shut or they stop you from, I've had clients who've got invoice issues and stuff, and they've shut their mouth for like a week trying to sort out the invoice and stuff. What are you going to do? Where are you going to get your bookings from? I know you can keep telling me, Piers, they've got more marketing budget, but it's not protect your brand. What does that mean is I want you to take time after watching this 4 series, and if you haven't and you're watching this video straight away, you've liked it, there's 3 other videos prior to this episode. I want you guys to take numbers of time to write down at least 25 guests. Think about what their preference is, where do they want to book you, what is their lead time, what is their potential length of stay, and what is their booking behavior. Just by sitting and you doing this today is going to be a game changer on your next investment. And lastly, to finish it off, and I hope you're going to enjoy this, is I then want you to write down ads that's going to based on each individual profile of clients. It's a 2 hours work. You might end up, we do this with our clients every single day. I am sharing something that we do with our clients every day, but the only difference is we know the market, we know what works, and we know we've invested a lot of time over the last 5 to 6 years doing exactly the same thing again and again. And today we're in a fortunate place that every time we see an ad, we know what to use, we know the guest behavior, we understand the length of time, we use the right calendar management, and eventually 90%, even 95% of my clients get results straight away. The other 5-10% take a bit of time to clear up their calendar to be more strategic, but we end up getting those results, and that's purely back to going and doing the basic of what I've shared with you in this video. So guys, 2 things. If you really enjoyed this video, I am gonna make another series. I've actually already done a direct booking advertising series last year, exactly the same process, 4 good videos teaches you everything you want to know about direct bookings, really kind of drilling down into slightly different types of kind of guest behavior and stuff like that. But it was what I knew then. A year later, after working with an additional 1,000 properties, we're very, very lucky. If you follow me on social, I share this every day. We're working with a client with over 300 properties. We're working in clients with over 55 properties in US and Canada. We've worked in Australia, Bondi Beach, and so many various fabulous locations around the world. And for me, it goes back to one thing. Your mentorship that you invest in do not teach what we're going through right now. We are giving literally free information. I really want to be proud about this, that in this channel, we've got so much free information for you guys to learn differently about Airbnb business. The things that 99% of mentors who've only been in the industry 2-3 years are going to teach you. I've been doing this for 5 years, doing ads for 5 years. We've been working on Airbnb accounts for different accounts for 5 years. We know the ins and outs. We've seen every potential scenario in the industry. So guys, I would ask you for one small favor. I've got probably about 60% of people who watch my video are not subscribed. So if you could do me a massive favor, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure if you want to speak to me directly, my WhatsApp detail is down below. Please send me a message if you really enjoyed this video or if you've got any questions. But thank you so much for watching another Grow Your BNB series, and I look forward to catching up with you very soon.